Welcome to Hook to Knot. In this video tutorial, I am going to show you how to customize your own parandi. Parandi is a hair accessory which generally females with long hair love to add to their hairstyle. If you see construct of this parandi, you will see 3 strings loaded with flowers and leaves. So this is a central flower which you will pin at the starting point of your choti or pleat, and then along with each strand this will move along with your hair. This looks very beautiful when you weave in your hair. For customizing parandi, we have to understand what all we need. We need 3 strands, preferably in green color, darker green, because this will be with leaves. Whichever color flowers you want to add onto it, that yarn I have done with roses, marigold, and I am going to show you with blue colored parandi. For making a strand for the parandi, I am going to leave little longer tail, make a moving knot. I am using 3.5 mm crochet hook and I will make chain 20. After 20 chains, I am going to leave first chain from the hook. Start with single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, again half double crochet and slip stitch. This is how my leaf will look. Again chain 20, leave first chain from the hook, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet and a slip stitch. This is how I am adding leaves to my strand. It depends on the length of hair, how long parandi you want to make. This is where I started the work. Leaf number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. After 11 leaves, I have done 20 chains. Now few people just pull up the loop, cut the yarn and use this as a strand. But I feel that this does not give enough strength. Having a line of slip stitch makes the strand thick and strong, and if we want to stitch flowers on it, it can hold. See, the first way is using single strand or single chain strand. My way of doing things is I will add a line of slip stitch to the whole strand so that it becomes thick and strong. Alternatively, you can also do a line of single crochet on it, or we can do the square chord. This is how my one strand will look when I complete it. I'm going to leave these two yarn ends open. Later on, I'll use it for tying tassels to it. I'm going to do two more strands. I'm not going to stitch them together. I am going to weave them together. If you see this, I have created a loop here. Let me zoom in. I have created a loop here. So second strand and third strand I'm going to weave in through this so that I don't have to do stitching. Interweaving while doing the line of slip stitch will be good enough for my Parandi strands to stay together forever. My second strand is ready, and now let me show you how I pass this through the loop and continue line of slip stitch around it. So I will pull the whole strand from the loop that I have created of 6 stitches. Now here also I have to leave 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is going to be my 7th stitch. And here onwards I will start line of slip stitch. See this, my strands are linked to each other without putting any knot. Now I will do this line of slip stitch till end and cut equal length of yarn after joining is done. My third string is ready. Now this is how I have interlocked my first 2 strings. I will hold them again and I will weave in this third string through both of them. Again I will leave chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the 7th chain where I will start my line of slip stitch. The simple logic behind interlocking the third string or every string from the tail is because then I get my free hand for the working yarn. So I will complete line of slip stitch for this string also, and then my base is ready for Parandi. Meanwhile, have you watched my tutorial for tassels? Because we are going to do tassels at the end. I'm giving the link of that video in the description. Please check it. You know I use scale for creating the strands for tassels. So on this scale I have taken 25 rounds of each color. These are my 3 strands and these are 3 sets of yarn pieces which I want to attach. So I will hold it, put it in between these 2 strands, ensure the half length, and then put few knots around it.
Hook to knot, hook to knot. Feel the love in every knot. Handmade magic that you've got. Hook to knot.
If you don't want this green color to be seen in your tassel, generally it won't come out. You may snip it off. That's also okay. Now I will convert these into tassels and then start making my flowers.
Wrapped in a feeling cozy and true, a gift of warmth from hook to knot to you. Hook to knot. Hook to knot.
The way I have done my first tassel, I am going to do remaining 2, and now I am going to work on flowers. Now we have to make lots and lots of flowers for our parandi. To make flowers, make a magic ring. Chain 1, it means total 2 chains. Then 2 DC, again chain 2 and slip stitch into magic ring. This is my first petal. Chain 2, 2 DC, chain 2, slip stitch into magic ring. This is petal number 2. Again chain 2, 2 DC, chain 2, slip stitch into magic ring. This is third petal. Again chain 2, 2 DC, again chain 2, slip stitch into magic ring. One more time, chain 2, 2 DC, and chain 2, slip stitch into magic ring. Pull up the loop and cut the yarn. This is going to be my flower. I am going to close the magic ring and put some knots on these 2 loose ends. My flower is ready. I am going to make flower in many colors. For this parandi I am choosing few shades in blue color. I have arranged flowers on the string. Now I'm going to attach them, rather I'm going to stitch them to the string with help of darning needle, and I'm going to put one bead in the center of each flower. This is the final look of Parandi, and I'm very sure you would love to make one for yourself. If you have explored my channel for the first time, please consider subscribing it and hit that bell icon so that every time whenever I post new video, you will get the intimation.